What's up, guys? Welcome back to Faceovermatter. It's your girl Jay here, of course. Today has been such a busy day. I have been doing X, Y, and Z. Let's get into the skin. If you hear rumbling, I have the fan on. I hope and pray it's not going to cause a disruption, but I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to take my SPF Olay Regenerist lotion. I have been using this for forever. This better help me. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm wearing something other than a white t-shirt today. I feel so proud of myself. So proud of myself. I said, Jalen, I know you like wearing white. White looks good on camera. Like, just don't wear white today. Just don't wear white. So I picked up an orangey shirt. I put the 85 in. 85 is going to be so massive. Look how close this is, y'all. Okay, I'm going to leave. I know I'm out of frame, but like, I'm going to just use this 85 just so y'all can see how good this milk primer is. I'm going to take a couple squirts to my like middle finger. I usually do like 3 squirts. I just love this stuff so much. And I'm going to mix this in all over. Again, I promise you, I'm going to switch out my lens so I can be in frame. Okay, cool. So now that I got you guys zoomed in, that way you can see me a little bit better, I am now going to take my matte primer. This is a Sephora primer. I've been talking about this, guys, every time I film. So I'm going to snatch this idea that I've seen Jackie Aina do. She's been doing this actually for like a little hot minute because I've been watching her channel for a while. But she sets her primer, which I thought was the craziest thing to do, because I'm like, why would you set the primer? The primer's supposed to do the setting. You know what I'm saying? Like getting the skin prepped. But I'm like, you know what? That kind of makes a little sense. Just that extra base, that extra coverage for your skin, especially if you're oily. Now, if you're dry, you can just skip past even the matte primer. Use it a little, like a hydrating primer or something like that. But I'm super oily, and it's still hot as the deacons outside, so we need the coverage. So I'm going to take my Mented Cosmetics. This is their loose setting powder. They just recently came out with their loose setting powder. I am using Light Tan. And this has literally become my new favorite powder. Get your hands on it, guys. I have to be mindful of how much powder I use, though, because I ran into a little issue before, right? So I did this step before, but I cannot remember for the life of me what powder I used. But like, I used some type of powder and like the foundation underneath, and I don't even know what type of foundation I used because I knew I wasn't using Fenty. But like, it started to literally crack underneath, and you could see my skin peel up. It was the most disgusting thing I had ever seen my makeup do. It was crazy. But whatever it was, it doesn't do that with my Fenty foundation or this Mented powder. So I'm loving that combo as of right now. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using my Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Now this would be cute if I could hold it. Let's see if we can get a product shot. I use about 3 to 4 pumps. That usually does the job as far as like covering everything. I'm going to take this Mented brush. This brush actually came with the Mented loose powder launch. I'm not going to say I don't like it. I just don't care for it for setting powder. I personally like it for foundation. So I use it with the stick foundation, and I also use it with liquid foundation as well. I really like this brush because, you know how like duo fiber brushes, they're kind of like lightweight, kind of give you like an airbrush type of, I don't know. This one is kind of like a duo fiber, but it has density to it because you see it's kind of short and it's fat. So it has some density to it. That's why I like it. So I feel like you get a good buffing like a kabuki brush would do, and then you get the duo fiberness, or whatever you call it, and kind of airbrush it on. I thought that was so cool. Because usually a lot of duo fiber brushes are pretty long. You know, they're kind of spaced out. This one I thought was pretty cool because you kind of get the best of both worlds within a brush as well. Because usually I apply my foundation with a brush or my sponge. I've been gravitating to this brush a lot lately because it just does the job. I don't know what the fragrance is. If you guys hear some other rumbling, I'm washing clothes as well. But I don't know what the fragrance is for the Fenty foundation. But when I tell you, I think it smells so good. It smells like it could be like a unisex fragrance. Like, I really hope, whatever fragrance is in here, like, Rihanna, if you ever see this, or whoever is on the team of Fenty, like, if you guys ever see this video, Like, make it into like a perfume, because I would really wear this. Like, this smells so good. I love the smell of the Fenty Pro Filter foundation. It smells heavenly. We're nice and matte. The Fenty foundation gives me a matte finish too, so I just have like the layers of matte on my face, and I love it because it keeps me good all day. The next product I'm going to use is also a more matte type of a vibe. I don't know how much more I'm going to go matte as far as like with the weather change, because you know you can always probably go like a little too matte and then you'd be crispy dry out here. But as of right now, this works. So now I'm going to take the Covergirl Trublend Undercover Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm going to use this to highlight. I don't know what it is with this foundation. It's like some days it matches really well, and some days it just looks like it's not my color. Like today is one of those days where it just doesn't look like it's my color. I mean, at this point, for real, Jalen, we're starting to wear long sleeve shirts. So honestly, I could probably skip out on trying to match my arms here. I could probably just go for my neck. And y'all know my neck and my arms and hands are not the same colors. This is one of those concealers you may have to do in parts. If you do it like just all of your face like I did, you may run into it not really wanting to blend like talking about. Okay, next concealer, because y'all know I use like 3 or 4 concealers. Now I'm going to go into the Milk Flex Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium. And I'm going to focus this one right in that little socket of my eye. I do it on both sides, just in that little spot. Okay, let's warm up the face. I'm going to now take my Where's Walnut from Wet n Wild. This is a contour stick. There we go. So I'm just going to do like per usual. And I'm just going to blend until everything is nice and seamless. Yeah, I really want to explore. Like, I'm going to vlog it one of these days when I have some time. Because these days, I've just been extra busy. But when I have, like, the extra time, I'm literally going to take my camera. I'm going to pull up to, matter of fact, I'm going to pull up to Sephora. And I'm going to pull up to Ulta. And I'm going to sit in their chair. And I'm going to say, who here is comfortable with color matching? Now I'm taking the Mented, the same powder that we use, and I'm going to set the under eye. But I am going to ask you one more time, can somebody color match me? And when I go to get color matched, I'm going to vlog it, and I'm going to see what colors they match me with. I'm going to try, because some of my favorite foundations is NARS, Fenty. NARS and Fenty is like, honestly, the top 2. And I'm just going to literally see who, and it's not like trying to play like an actual makeup artist or something like that. It's literally, I just want to see, can anyone else color match me? Because clearly, I can't even color match myself all that well. So initially, I just want someone else other than myself to color match me. And like I said, it's not to call nobody else out. If they can't do it, that's cool. Like, I can't even do my own face, so I really can't expect anyone else to match me. But just some fresh eyes on my skin tone. I just want to see, hey, can someone else color match me? Because at this point, I can't do it. Okay, now I'm going into my Fenty bronzer. This one is called Island Ting. And I know my powder brush is super dirty because this thing's actually white. But don't judge me, okay? I got to clean my brushes one day at a time. One day at a time. And I'm just going to go through and bronze like usual. And I'm sorry I got my mirror right here, but like I gotta fix like some parts of my lighting, because like where I have my mirror, it's blocking one of my lights and I can't see that well on this side of my face. So I just moved the mirror closer. All right, now I'm going through, not dipping back in it, but I'm just going through to really buff off that setting powder, because Jalen has a tendency to not blend that out that well and it looks stupid. I think it picks up a lot more on camera than it actually does in person. Because, like, I'll look in person, I'll be like, yo, it don't look that bad. But then on camera, it's, like, all there and then some. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm going to be using my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. And this is in the shade 3.75. Okay, so now that we got the brows on, I'm going to go ahead and use my Mented. Okay, Mented blush. This is my favorite blush. If you guys have gotten your hands on the Mented blushes, what are you waiting on? Like, what are you doing right now with yourself? Blushes are so beautiful. This is my favorite. I have been using this for months now. Still have not hit pan. Still have not hit pan. And I use this almost every day. I use this every time I wear makeup, just about. Just about. With the exception of maybe using something new just to maybe test something out. But other than that, this is what I use. It gives me color and it gives me a beautiful radiant glow underneath. It's so beautiful. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with my Morphe setting mist. And then I'm going to go right behind it with this new one from ColourPop, which is really beautiful. I love the packaging. The actual liquid inside is like this cloudy, peachy pink. It may not look like that on camera because it's super bright up in here, but it's peachy. Yeah, it's so pretty. I'm going to start out with the mist just because this is my setter. This is my baby. I will forever use this spray as long as they make it. Soak up that powder, anything that may be left over, super powdery. I seen it. I did have some residue powder underneath the eyes, but I didn't want to rub it too much underneath there because it may, disturb it. But that's when the spray comes in and does its thing, and that's why I love it. So then I'm going to go in with this hyaluronic acid setting mist. This is from ColourPop. And ColourPop, can y'all make this into a fragrance too? This smells super good too. Oh my God. All right, so now I want to take this Milk Makeup. This is actually a highlighter, but it's a super deeper gold than what I'm used to actually putting on my face as a highlight. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take like a little touch of it and just kind of lightly graze the skin. I study a lot of, like, look at, girl, you better, look, okay? I watch a lot of Priscilla's, like, makeup videos. If you guys don't know who Priscilla is, she is Rihanna's makeup artist. She's, like, the go-to person for Fenty. She's been doing Rihanna's makeup for years now. But I watch a lot of her stuff, and I see, like, when she does highlight, she either uses, like, the Fenty cheek brush, but it's actually bigger than using, something feathery like that. But I've seen her before use like a bigger brush for highlight. So I was like, you know what? It kind of blows it out, brushes it out. But look at, girl, look, let me tell you. And I only did like this. So Milk Makeup, y'all did the thing. Listen to me. I have been having wonderful days lately. Like wonderful. When I tell you, if y'all really knew the real of like my everyday life, I am usually depressed like 85% of the day, maybe sometimes 90. Like I'll have like these exciting moments and I'll just be super chipper and all this extra stuff, and then most of the time I'm like down in the dump. But here lately, God has been shifting the atmosphere in my life, baby girl, okay? But I have been having wonderful days, you guys, and it's nothing but God himself that has just been coming in and blessing my life. Like, it's craziness. All right, I know I probably don't need any more highlight, but I'm just add like a, gotta use my baby. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter. Did I do like a shot of the Milk Makeup highlighter? Let me show you. Here's the product, right? I'm gonna just do like, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Excuse me. Okay. So there is a PR package in the kitchen I'm gonna go grab because it's from Black Radiance and I cannot remember if it is eyeshadow or not. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Box was actually, I believe, is a makeup pack because they sent me this little paper with it as well. I think it is some eyeshadow. But we got the new Bold and Sexy palette. Have your cake and eat it too with Black Radiance. I hear y'all, for real. I'm excited. Thank you so much, Black Radiance, for even sending me anything. I appreciate it. I'm so grateful, man. I am. So we got Bold and Sexy Fiber Mascara. We have Bold and Sexy Liquid Eyeliner. Whoop, whoop. So we'll definitely use those today. And here is the Bold and Sexy palette. Oh my gosh. Fall ready or what? This comes off so we can really get the full blast of the colors. Here is the palette, you guys. What is up? What is up? So we got the shadows on this side. We got the contour colors here in the middle. And then we got the 2 blushes and then the 2 highlighters. So let's just swatch the highlighters. I know we've kind of got highlighted it up. Sorry, I really wish I knew there was a highlighter in here because I would have used those. But we can always use them for the eyes. No biggie. Okay, so let's swatch the highlighters and just see. This one I'm going to swatch first. It's called Glow Off. That's what it looks like on the finger, and then swatching it. That's what that looks like. Ooh. The second one is called Serve Face. This one can be used as a bronzer as well. That's pretty. Alright, and then we got Get Cheeky with the blush. That's Get Cheeky. Nice and pigmented. Then we got Cheek to Cheek. Now, I know in my last video we fooled around with like some blues and some purples, so I'm going to really try and steer away from purples because I don't do makeup looks often, like with full face, like eyeshadows and all that stuff. So when I do makeup, I really try to like do something completely different. I've never been a super big eyeshadow person. I know when I first started doing makeup, I was like eyeshadow this, eyeshadow that, eyeliner here. Like I was really trying to I think I was just mainly just trying to learn. But it's like now I've come into like my own person and it's like, okay, we're just going to get jiggy when it's time to get jiggy. But today is a jiggy day, so let's do it. I'm going to first go in with this shadow right here called Sultry. This one is kind of like it's like a light orangey color, perfect for like a transition color. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop that one on. I got my little handy dandy Mented mirror. I know we're super close, but I really would like you guys to see the product. All right, so going into, no, wrong one. I tapped the wrong color. Super pigmented. I mean, I dipped in 2 times, so that's really good. Going into the 3rd time, I'm blending that out. All right, just so everything is more of a seamless blend, I'm going to take this smaller little brush, and I'm going to dip into the Glow Off highlight color and add that to my brow bone. Just that way when I'm blending the transition, this can kind of have more of a seamless blend, and that way we can really see how the highlight works. Going back in with a little bit more of the sultry color and just to finish blending everything out. That way we can incorporate that highlight color. So the color payoff is really nice. I like how I can go in a couple of times and it's not changing the color and everything. It's really just adding more of the same shade, more of the same color. You know how like you layer eyeshadows on, they be looking different. Like I know I ain't crazy. I'm trying to add like a good amount because right now my brow bone is full of hair. Because I've been doing my eyebrows a little bit higher here lately. Like usually I just kind of cut straight across, but I'm trying to give myself more of an arch. Just that way they're not looking super thick because my natural eyebrows are not that thick. So I don't know what I was doing here. I'm going to go into this one right here. This is another orangey shade, but it's a lot deeper. It's called Seduction. Super pigmented. I could already tell because I had accidentally picked it up on another brush. But let's see what this looks like. I'm really excited. I'm just going right on the outside and just dropping it to that lower corner. I do my eyeshadow the same way every time. So if you've been watching me for a while, you should know how I do it. But literally just taking it right into the socket and the lower lid area and just kind of blending the two. It's October. It's fall. I mean, it's either orange or what? Okay, I'm loving these colors so far. I'm going to go ahead and add the sultry color to my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go right in with Seduction right after that. Just to go ahead and coat down the lower lash line. Because we're going to do the same thing, top and bottom. Alright, and then taking my other brush that's a little bit skinnier. I'm going to go right in with Seduction. So let me do a swatch. Just that way I'm not leaving them out. So these are the 2 contour colors. This one is called Chiseled. This one's called Chiseled and this one's called Give Shape. We're going to use Give Shape even though Give Shape is a contour color. We're going to use it as eyeshadow because ain't no rules over here, okay? Now the eyeshadows, for some reason there's no dark brown. Now we do have like this color called Muse, but it's more of like a stony. I think it's a brown, but it's not a warm brown. I like more warm browns on my eyes. So let's hop into that. And I'm going to literally... Hopefully this will show up because, you know, I don't know. Maybe some stuff is a little different. Let's just see. I'm going to start packing this into the crease because if this doesn't work, we're just going to have to go in with another palette and just make it work. Oh, this looks good. Yes. All right, taking that same color, we're going to go underneath the lower lash line. And I may just go in with like something darker a little bit later because I would love to really kind of smoke out this eye look. I'm really in the mood to like be nice and smoky. I mean, liner and everything. All right, I'm gonna take my favorite like mousse eyeliner. It's from Maybelline. I've been using this for centuries now. And then what I'm gonna do is kind of go underneath my lashes and just pull some of that liner all the way down. Right, I'm gonna take the mousse color, which is that stony brown color I was talking about. I really don't care for that color, but like I said, it's a brown color. It's not gonna hurt. I'm just gonna use it to really buff out the lower lash line. Now, real quick, I'm going to take a little bit more of that liner and I'm going to go above. I'm going to go on my lash line. I'm going to put shadow over top, but I kind of want to keep it balanced because I don't want just the under eye to be super, like, sultry. I want the top to be the same. All right. I'm going to now take the same brush that I was using for that mousse color. Do literally the same thing on top. This is just going to help buff out the liner. It's not going to be my shadow or anything. Whoo! Look at... Or should I do like orange all the way across? Like I could easily do that orange all the way across. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. I might do that because I feel like gold is something like the gold lid. I mean, that's like the go-to. I mean, am I wrong? Seduction. We're just going to use that same brush and we're just going to lay it across the entire lid here. And I love that I don't have a ton of fallout. Like I have a little bit, but it's not like major fallout. It's like, it's nice. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I really want to use this highlighter again. So now what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to rub a little bit like here in this inner corner part of my eye. And this is just going to pop the eye look open towards the bottom. So I just thought about something. So this blush sitting right here in my hand, I kind of want to see what this looks like on top of this orange. As I said, this has like some golden little pieces in it. I think that might be pretty on top of the eyeshadow. So I'm just going to take some blush and I'm literally going to start packing this on top of that orange we put down. I don't see a humongous difference, but I do see some little golden flecks up here too. So that's cute. All right, Bold and Sexy Fiber Mascara is what we're going to use on the eyes today. Sorry, L'Oreal. Got to use something else today. So let's see what that looks like. So I'm just going to literally go through and just wiggle it on like normal. Okay. That's nice. Got little cute baby lashes. Let me dip back in and go for the bottom lashes this time. All right, I just need a little bit more. This one wasn't giving me like the that I like, so I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal. I'm going to throw on some lashes. I'm going to use my little Ardell lashes. They're super tiny, but they're the cutest little wispy things. This is how you know my hair is damaged. Like, at this point, I'm ready to just be like a straight natural. Like, I'm just gonna straighten my hair every day. We're just not gonna have any curls. Like, nothing. All right, now I'm just gonna use my MAC lip pencil in cork, like usual. Y'all already know I'm going nude. I don't even know why I'm searching the table. You already know I'm going nude, okay? All right, this is one of my go-to nude colors. This is the Maybelline Matte Ink in the shade 55 Driver. So you guys, you know I have braces now, right? So the rubber bands that I've been wearing are literally pulling my overbite, like fixing my overbite. So now when I say certain words, my teeth are rubbing together and it makes my skin crawl. Oh my gosh. All right, and now I'm going to add a little bit of gloss. I'm going to actually mix two glosses. One is from Mented in the shade Pink About Me, and then this one is in the shade Madeline from NYX. I'm going to actually start off with the Pink About Me from Mented. This has more of like a pinkish feel to it. Girl! And then this one has more of a nudie tan. But it's perfect. So now we gotta do something with this hair because at this point, my hair looks a mess. Alright guys, this is the finished makeup look. I love how this makeup look came out. It is so orange, so fall ready, so just screams October, screams Thanksgiving, screams holidays, screams my favorite time of the year. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I will have a list of makeup details down below for you guys to check out if you want to know what I use, exactly what I use, in the order that I use them, just in case you may have missed it throughout the tutorial. As always, if you're new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Mwah.